Good morning, everybody. This is John. And as I put trees away for winter this year, I went ahead and photographed some of them. All of these are my small trees. Most of them are 6 inches or smaller. First couple that you're looking at here are Shohin, or excuse me, are azalea. This is another azalea here, just a weird little tree. That's a AAA battery that I'm using in comparison in these photos. So more azalea. I believe that's a little Chinzan. These are some that I have cut back hard and regrown from nursery stock. Great root base on this one. I think this is a Christmas cheer. This is Pink Cascade. Great base on it. Big, massive base for such a little tiny tree. No big cutbacks. Here's a little Chinzan I put on a stone. It's another little Christmas cheer with a nice base. Could be one of the Hiri Daguerrei or Hino Daguerrei or Hino de Crimson. That's another Pink Cascade. This is one of my first azaleas that I cut back. This was one from a Piggly Wiggly. It's a Satsuki with a double red bloom, but not really sure. Same thing on this tree. This is one of it's a Florida potter from Florida made that pot. Paul Kaddish, I think is his name. Alright, this is a little Chickasaw crepe myrtle in a Michael Hagedorn pot. It's a little soft touch holly. This is a Trident maple. Not a big guy there. A little close up of his roots. This is a Hinoki, a little dwarf Hinoki cypress. I think it's a type that actually has a little bit of yellow foliage on it. Another one of the same plant here. In the spring they look a little more yellow. By the end of the summer, the end of this growing season, they look green. This is a dwarf spruce. I think they call it Humpty Dumpty, maybe. Another little dwarf spruce. These guys get nice, thick trunks. These plants really aren't that big, maybe 6 inches tall. Okay, this is elm that I grew from a root cutting. This is Yatsubushu Chinese elm. Another one. A close up of the trunk. That was actually root right there at one time. Another one. Here's a clump style that was grown from one big root base. And let's see, that's winged elm, a little forest of winged elm trees. This is that's a pot by Dale Kochoy he called Rotten Tomato that I have a little boxwood in. Another boxwood. This is one of my older trees. It was a tree my good friend gave me early on. Another little boxwood. Kingsville. Kingsville boxwood. One more time. Actually, that's Korean boxwood. A little Japanese maple forest, seedling forest. Another little seedling forest. One more time. Those seeds were collected in Japan, actually. Little Korean hornbeam planted on a slab. This tree's a little bigger. It's about a foot tall. That's a crepe myrtle, Pokemoki. Starting to get some nice branches and trunk development there. One of my favorite large cutback azaleas. I say it's large, it's less than a foot tall, but that's a Chinzan. So a little Scots pine that's less than a foot tall, getting really nice bark as it ages. Another little twisted up black pine I've had for about 5 years now. This little juniper on a rock. Um, late 90s is when I started that, so it's like 97, I think. So it's older. This is a little newer one. Um, that's a seedling white pine. It's a grafted white pine on black pine. It's another little grafted one. This one came from Sioux Thin in 2005, so I've had it about 7 years. You can see just how tiny it is. During the growing season, I grow it in a pot, in a second pot. That's the only way I can keep it alive. All right, there's most of the trees together there. Um, Getting ready to snuggle in for winter. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.